And just recently, I was looking up stuff on the internet, and I found this church. I think it was called Cars, and it's a ministry. And what they do is they take car donations, and then they have a bunch of mechanics that volunteer to fix them up and give them to needy people. And that's kind of the idea of what this whole song is all about. Guy who wants to help people, and he's a mechanic. So it's called. It's kind of a long name for a church, but we're used to that around here, right? It's called the First Mechanics Church of Abilene. Boarded up with a preacher with a vision, moved in and fixed it up. All people come from miles around, service bells all chime to watch him work miracles, one driver at a time. He don't care how broken down you are. At the First Mechanics Church of Abilene, grease on his knees. Get a change of heart while they change your tires. Is your engine humming like a Sunday choir? At the First Mechanics Church of Abilene. He bows his head and pops the hood as the services begin. Sermon, any child would understand. See, your soul is like an engine, dirt's a lot like sin, and every prayer's a tune-up on the narrow road to hell. Come as you are in your car. At the First Mechanics Church of Abilene, they do the good Lord's work while they pump the gasoline. Preacher's got grease on his knees. Get a change of heart while they change your tires. Push your engine humming like a Sunday choir. At the First Mechanics Church of Abilene. When it's time to leave, you start to see God is there in His good deeds. So it's easy to believe. Hallelujah! At the First Mechanics Church of Abilene, they do the good Lord's work while they pump the gasoline. Preacher's got grease on his knees. Get a change of heart while they change your tires. Get your engine humming like a Sunday choir. At the First Mechanics Church. At the First Mechanics Church. At the First Mechanics Church of Abilene. Oh, Abilene.
This next song, oh shoot, sorry, wrong one, never mind. Let's start it over, sorry. I thought.
Yeah, it's okay. It's called She's My Everything. There's something in her voice. She answers the phone. She laughs and gets that crinkle in her nose. There's something about her lips every time we kiss. Something there that I just can't resist. Can't put my finger on it, but there's no doubt about
something, something from a dream. She's my everything. She's my come on over, oh, a little closer, wrap arms around her. Thank the Lord I found her everything. There's nothing in her eyes I could ever doubt. One look and I'm floating through clouds. There's nothing she could ask that I wouldn't do. Nothing about this love that isn't true. No good way to define it, no, not a thing about it. She's like nothing I've ever seen. She's my everything. She's my come on over, oh, a little closer, wrap arms around her. Thank the Lord I found her everything. Yeah. And she means the world to me. She's my everything. No good way to describe it. She gets me so excited. She's the best thing that's happened to me. She's my everything. She's my come on over, oh, a little closer, wrap arms around her. Thank the Lord I found her everything. Yeah. And she means the world to me. She's my everything. She's my everything. She's my everything.
Now I can introduce the song.
That's good because your wife got here last
Yeah, I
song.
know. This involves her. So I was at a school in California. I can't remember the town. Dang it. Monterey, California. And this was when my wife was pregnant with our firstborn. And she gave me a call at the end of this school and said that she was in the hospital and she was having the baby, and I was 12 hours away. I couldn't get a flight out, so I rented a car and I drove all night long to rush to LDS hospital to try to be there for my first child being born. And as I was driving across Reno, I think I was doing 100 the whole way in a little Pontiac Fiero. I don't know what it was. But the road wouldn't hold still. Just my eyes wouldn't. I was so tired just from driving all night. But I'm listening to the radio. And I have the radio going, and this song is called Radio Dawn. There's a certain feeling about radio between midnight and 4 in the morning that's just different. It's just lonely, and it's So that's what this song's about. I did make it though. I pulled pulled the airport, got into my car, drove to the hospital, and it was a false alarm, and so we didn't have the baby that day. But 2 weeks later, I was at scout camp, and I got the call again that she was in the hospital. So I had to make a big rush from scout camp all the way back to LDS hospital, and then we had our son. So the song's called Radio Dawn.
Lonely headlights, I drive on Radio Dawn.
Thank you.